Hello friends, today we are going to discuss methods and principle of food preservation. So, as we all know that raw foods are not stable unless some positive action is taken. So, food preservation techniques are designed to reduce the deterioration in the quality which occurs in unprocessed food and to increase the food shelf life beyond that of the raw material. So, first we will see the what are the main reason behind the food spoilage. So food spoilage may occur due to chemical or biochemical changes, microbial growth, presence of moisture, oxygen, or it may be due to the exposure of light, physical damage, and there are many various reasons present for the which are responsible for the food spoilage. So now we will see some important points which have to be remembered during food preservation. So there are two factors, intrinsic and extrinsic factors. Intrinsic factors are those which are inherent in the food, and extrinsic factors are the external factors like storage temperature, relative humidity, processing, or the atmosphere around the food product. And intrinsic factors are like what is the pH and acidity of the product, what is the level of oxygen and redox potential, what kind of product means, what is the structure of the product. So now we are talking about method of preservation. First, first preservation method is by controlling temperature. We can preserve the food by applying high temperature treatment, which include sterilization and pasteurization. What we do here is, by treating food with high temperature, we will kill the microorganism. So, the principle behind the method of this preservation method means in this um, to preserve the food, we kill the microorganism, means it have bactericidal effect on the microorganism. Under same temperature control method, food is preserved by chilling and freezing. Here, the principle behind the method of preservation is inhibiting the microorganism, means we do not kill the microorganism, we only inhibit them to grow and multiply by providing unfavorable conditions. So this is a bacteriostatic process. Next approach to preserve the food is by controlling the moisture, which include following methods like curing, drying, evaporation, freeze dehydration, and intermediate moisture food. So what we do here is, here also we do not kill the microorganism. We just make unfavorable conditions so that microorganism cannot grow or multiply because they need moisture to grow. Here we make the water unavailable for the growth and development of the food, development of the microorganism. So it is a bacteriostatic uh, approach to preserve the food. Now another method of preservation is atmosphere control, and it can be done by vacuum packaging of food commodity, modified atmosphere packaging, nitrogen flushing, and what we do here is same principle as in moisture control, means we create unfavorable environment uh, for the growth and development of the microorganisms. So it is also a bacteriostatic process, means because we change the gaseous composition like that in which microorganism cannot grow. Next method of preservation is chemical preservation. Means by adding chemical to the food product, we can preserve our food. So we add several natural and synthetic preservatives to make the food safe for long time. The motive is to kill the microorganism. How we can kill the microorganism in chemical preservation? By disturbing the salt balance of microbial cell. So it is a bacteriostatic process. Means here uh, at the same time when we apply the preservative, we just kill the microorganism, but for the further preservation during storage, it acts as the bacteriostatic process. So it is a bacteriostatic process. Now, one important method of preservation is biopreservation, that is fermentation. In this, the preservation action is due to the production of acid and alcohol by the microbial action, which have adverse effect on the spoilage, or we can say that harmful microorganism. They make the acid or alcohol produced by the microorganisms make the unfavorable condition for the microbial growth, or we can say spoilage bacteria or spoilage causing microorganism. So the principle behind is bacteriostatic. So why bacteriostatic? Because here at low level of acid and alcohol is present in fermented food, which inhibit the microorganism. Means they check uh, or they control the growth of and multiply of the microorganism. They do not kill the microorganism. So this is all about the method and principle of preservation. Thank you.